I am Dana. Malcolm. Rashaed Esson is here with me. We have your evening edition of Top Stories for Friday, February 9th, 2024. Coming up, the news that matters most.
There is simply nowhere else in the Turks and Caicos Islands that you can find such a wholesome variety of your favorite fresh foods. There is simply nowhere else in the Turks and Caicos Islands that you can find such outstanding service. And there is simply nowhere else in the TCI to answer your every food craving in a chic, comfortable, centrally located store. That's a place you can trust. Number one is Graceway IGA. Fresh, service, trust for over 20 years.
The Turks and Caicos Islands will not have a new commissioner of police this month, according to a joint press release from the offices of the Premier and Governor. It revealed that Commissioner-designate Edwin Martin has undergone a, quote, routine medical procedure, end quote, that will have him out of commission for around 3 months. His arrival is now set for May. In his place, an interim acting commissioner of police has been brought in. UK native Chris Eyre will be appointed effective this Monday, February 12th, to lead the country through the interim period. The doors of the H.J. Robinson High School remained closed today as the Ministry of Education reviews its security protocols. Word of the closure came hours after a man was gunned down near the school yesterday, Thursday, while students were nearby participating in a sports event. The killing is the 5th in 8 days and the 7th this year. The ministry stressed that although the incident occurred in proximity to the school and impacted students emotionally, no current students were involved. Psychologists have now been dispatched to guide students who were traumatized by the incident. Acting Commissioner of Police Rodney Adams also revealed yesterday in a press release that detectives from Providenciales are now in the nation's capital to investigate the killing, in which a 24-year-old male was approached by 2 men and shot to death. Magnetic Media is your news leader. Still to come, Rashaed Esson with regional stories.
Century 21 Arashar Properties is your best resource for buying or selling any real estate in the Turks and Caicos Islands, whether it's a condo, house, villa, commercial property, or vacant land. Century 21 TCI can assist you with your real estate needs. No matter the sign, keep Century 21 Arashar Properties in mind. Call 649-941-7368 or email your friends at century21tci.com.
It's now time for your regional top stories. I'm Rashaed Esson. The U.S. government is increasing military assistance for Guyana, pledging to help the nation purchase new aircraft, helicopters, a fleet of military drones, and radar technology, according to reports. This comes after U.S. officials, including the U.S. Deputy National Security Advisor John Feiner and Western Hemisphere Senior Director Juan Gonzalez, met recently with authorities in Guyana regarding the improvement of its defense capabilities. This also follows the recent conflict between Guyana and Venezuela over the Essequibo region. Considering this, Feiner reportedly expressed that this development comes from the United States' desire for Guyana to effectively defend its territorial integrity against any kind of threat. An estimate of 2.5 billion people will have some degree of hearing loss by 2050, with at least 700 million needing hearing rehabilitation, according to the World Health Organization (WHO) in a release on the 1st of February. The organization also says more than 1 billion young adults are at risk of permanent hearing loss due to unsafe listening practices. It further informs that currently over 5% of the world's population, or 430 million people, need rehabilitation for disabling hearing loss, and this includes 34 million children. Magnetic Media is your news leader. See these stories in full in the next edition of The Magnate.
Citizen responsibility is an integral part of crime fighting, and Jamel Robinson, Minister of Physical Planning and Infrastructure Development, is encouraging residents to step up. He says, quote, citizenship is not a passive role. It is an active duty. We must be the eyes and the ears of our neighborhoods, reporting suspicious activities and fostering a community where crime finds no shelter. End quote. He was speaking in a passionate speech about crime in the House of Assembly on February 6th. Robinson committed to creating education and more opportunities for young people, which he said was the key to reducing crime. Eyes will be glued to the U.S. station CBS and streaming service Paramount Plus for Super Bowl Sunday this weekend. Nickelodeon will be also airing an exclusive family-friendly broadcast of the 2024 matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and the San Francisco 49ers. The Chiefs are the defending champions, having managed a win over the Philadelphia Eagles in 2023. R&B legend Usher will be headlining the iconic halftime show. Other artists to be seen include Andra Day and Post Malone. The hype has already begun, with a "Where's Usher" hashtag trending as the singer seems to have gone missing before the Super Bowl in a unique rollout from halftime show sponsors Apple Music. That is it for this edition of the news. We wish you a wonderful and safe weekend. Remember, though, for details on these stories and more, you can check out The Magnate or visit our website at magneticmediatv.com. Top Stories in 5 is a Magnetic Media production.